I just realized I closed a ton of my tabs. What? That sucks. Love how I realized it right when I start stream too. Why? Why? July 2nd. Dude, when was it? Oh, I see it. No. Oh my god, okay, I was about to lose it, dude. It was showing my interactive map from Zelda, but like with none of the progress done. Hi Swamp, how you doing? Thank you for being first. How's that going? Sorry, I gotta remake this window real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Far Cry 6. Are you gonna play the DLC or nah? I forgot if I asked you that. You have it? Nice. To Gussing. Oh. Among Us. Oh, let me do my side quest. That's right. That's cool. What would you give the game so far? Wait, did you beat it yet or nah? I'm gonna stream for a bit. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Welcome.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
10% progress? Jesus, man. That sounds like it's gonna take a while. Nice, I'm doing pretty good too, Tim. Had a pretty cool day today, Marlboro, huh?
Straight home now.
Upset that I'm taking so long in this game, honestly. What's tomorrow, Wednesday already? Carrot.
Right then.
Probably not a good idea to do that. Ah. Come on. Oh, I can't attack while this is going on. Forgot about that. I don't think Mega Flare is worth it, honestly. I just hate that it takes so long to get off. I done goofed. Oh, I ruined it. It doesn't come out a little quicker. What? I was about to waste it. Did those miss? Oh, that's whack. This should be good. $49K. Nice. Made to be broken. What is that? Defeat 20 enemies while semi-pro. Oh, cool. How's the plat run going for you? I only have to upgrade the abilities and beat on. Oh, that's awesome, dude. My run's going okay. I'm just taking it slow, apparently. I feel like it's going so slow.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
But, it's good. It's not too bad, I'd say. I would love to be done with it in a week, but I still got plenty of game, I feel. Even side quests as I go. I haven't really looked too hard at the trophies. I'm gonna have all the icon trophies that are available to me right now, which is nice. I'm trying. Oh, I hate getting out of this place, dude. I'll just take it from here. Oh, nice. The capture scene was under the second drop off. Thank goodness, because I need to get a collectible. Nice, man. Making me want to play an FPS. I don't remember the last FPS I played, man. Cyberpunk? Nah, it hasn't been that long. Yeah, this probably was the faster way.
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Oh, confused. Why? Did that happen? Is it because we get out of the quest, like, destination? What? Okay, I guess. Don't get out of there then. I'm not moving, dude. That's gonna take forever. It's the first time I've had some kind of trouble like this. Little extreme. Nice. I hope Final Fantasy difficulty isn't that tough. And if it ever is, you can just turn on the little baby mode accessories, I guess, right?
Hopefully one will be enough. Okay, will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Oh, this place is open now, nice.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right.
So angry.
Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, man, these enemies are sponges. That's the only thing I'm not crazy about in this game. I mean, I guess like, I'm trying to compare this to Zelda because like this is like it's either this game or Zelda gonna be my game of the year so far, and I love the Zelda. Some of those enemies are sponges too, though. So
This is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
what'd you guys eat today?
I have some things for sale. Thank you. Here you are.
Burgers and hot dogs? Nice. I had hot dogs, rice, fajita, and chicken. Pretty good.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron. Pardon the intrusion.
Burgers and tuna salad? Oof, what a combo. I wish I had burgers.
That'd be me.
Oh my god, so high. Tim. What level are you?
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, what level are you?
Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off.
What an asshole. Oh, 57,
Maybe you're
nice.
struggling to find your way
I'm
out.
like level 40 right now.
Ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back?
But if we can't
I like
fire
this
the
music.
forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your...
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate.
Oh, I bet. The themes for the bosses are pretty cool so far.
This place is as good as dead.
Ugh.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting.
Remember killing my salamanders.
Run like the wind. This won't be easy.
I feel like eating something, but I know I shouldn't.
You deserve a rest. Let's make this quick, shall we?
That is a salamander, alright. Gee. That was fast. I had to use like all my abilities though, but worth? Yeah.
I dare say. That'll be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Wonder how much more time till I got. If I get my next icon?
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravoged is saved.
Ravaged.
Sorry about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel.
Okay.
Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravoged needed. But He took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
Hmm.
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not...
Okay, let's do one more side quest. I like. Oh no, wait. Was that everything? Oh, it was everything. Oh, awesome. Okay. Let's turn in these first.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
What can we make with this?
Pick old cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes.
Hope he doesn't get upset again, yeah.
Grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Think to level up. Yeah, it is. 41. Ouroboros.
What do you want?
Oh my god. Stone tongue. I mean, that's not too bad. How come?
That it? Fine.
Wonder how many of those I get. I saw there was one trophy that's possibly missable, but it's like you'd have to like sell it or something like that. or sell like certain items that you can't get more of. Hopefully it doesn't mean I can't craft everything. I feel like I should be able to.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Oi, what's up, Galaxy? How you doing, dude?
Your problem now.
Happy 4th. Kind of late on that, right? But still.
The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... when I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
The fireworks woke you up? Dang. That's eepy, man. I wish I could be asleep, but I am not tired right now.
Have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say
That's very
such a
cool.
vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
That butterfly. What'd you eat today, Galaxy? Awesome. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Should be the last side quest right now that I'm gonna be doing. Quesadilla? Dude, that sounds pretty good.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others? They'll be fine.
Oh, that damn hunt.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya.
Dang. He is stonified.
So proud of you.
I thought she was drifting up. I think his head was falling down.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
Maybe we should have some cereal.
The man you helped to
I think I'm running low,
was
though.
my mentor
Oh.
back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
That was an alright one. So I think that's it for quests right now. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get my next set of rewards.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh my god. 1635, 1965, and then... Oh, that's really close. Is this the last one? 2850? I think so. Wow, that's quite a bit.
I may have more.
No, you don't. I guess that's it. Yeah, let's continue on. Hey, what's up, cats? How you doing? Welcome. Oh, hell yeah. It's very late, though, huh? I don't want to play till like maybe 3 in the morning.
Right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
I know has one of the largest
You can't use headphones?
ever built.
Okay.
And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in.
Does have a headphone jack.
But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
I like Mid. Yeah.
What do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation.
Oh, wow.
But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
A little behind.
Mate! Company!
I have put a lot of time into this game though.
We'll hold
Hey.
off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Dorgle.
Everyone with me?
Things. Yeah, Keshik. Is that how you say them? Is that how you say that name?
Here they come.
Mid needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rossfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind! I'll have you know earthbreaker here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the fleet.
About that offer, Gav? How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. Oh? I haven't got this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot fancies meeting Poker Killer?
What? Is that all of them? My God. What do I want to do? Too early. You get that milk. Yeah, I don't know if he was trembling or if it was really cold for him. I couldn't really tell actually. That was very fast.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, that sucks.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rossfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
Sure.
Always. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan!
are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through a maiden's veins. These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Hopefully I don't regret using this right now.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
No.
Right, run for it!
I feel like somebody was gonna die. That was a close one. I think some is so cheesy sometimes, I don't know. Unless it's bullet time.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
I don't want to PB&J right now. Maybe I will do that. Hunter x Hunter's so good right now. Almost at episode 100. Oh no.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
He's an asshole. Oh no. You talking about milk got me thinking about having a PB&J. Which I might put together in a bit. Yeah. Kind of handsome, but he's an asshole.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted.
PB and mayo? Yeah, dude.
Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah,
You got me acting up.
you have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
The comedic relief. I do like him though. It's Byron, right? Brian? Byron. I think that's how they say it. Maybe. No, in that cutscene, it felt like he liked Clive more, actually.
Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
I have to pee. Annabella? Oh, yeah. That I do get. I mean, it's still confusing, but you're so mean. Is he gonna go crazy? Butterscotch, no! Spoiler alert, Dion, my boy.
All this. What have I done?
And it wasn't his fault. I don't think so. No, it was not.
My lord.
Oh, yeah? He's pretty cool. Cool guy. Where are we going? Oh. I'll be back, guys, okay? I'm gonna leave you all with some music, though. I might make a PB&J. Okay, there you go. Be back. Beer. Hola muchachitas y muchachos, ¿cómo estás? That was a delicious PB and mayo sandwich. The Enterprise.
There's a lot of sea between here and Walloon.
I feel like it must have
Anything heading
shaken
north has
a
to
couple
rouse
times
their
here and there.
enemies and put through the narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Fortnite!
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Now he does.
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All
Oh.
hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts
He is worried
serves
about Jill.
only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
No way.
Great Gregor's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
This guy seems like he has it outclassed in like every way. That's what I'm thinking. Cats.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! Out of starboard!
I haven't seen a lot of the Pirates movies actually, fully at least. Seen bits and pieces. I think so. Through the Maelstrom.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Looks a lot. Oh.
This one.
Not dead.
Farewell. All yours, Frog.
think that's that. Ah. Very good finish. Yeah, YouTube is very strict, actually. Speaking of YouTube, I got a notification from YouTube. Interesting. Nothing else on the ports? Looking around. Sorry. Okay. Thanks, Cats. Appreciate that. Guess I'm just gonna keep going. Can't see much in here. Meteorite?
I need to hurry.
Yeah. Last of Us does have a... Well, the second one has a bit of nudity. Dude, it's so good, that ability. Did I not have... Oh. I was trying to wrap that up real quick. What? Where'd he go? He overshot that. I did not want to. Please don't miss. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not really the streamer's fault if they don't know there's nudity in the game, though, you know? Where do I go now? Doors are closed. Hold up. There we go. Ah. Wait, no, is it? This is where I can... No, it's not where I came from. Is she still here? Yep.
You came.
Get back.
Oh yeah. This doesn't get very raunchy in Origins or Stranger Paradise.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands.
Hey.
Out of here I can.
God damn it. Yeah, it is very strong in Origin.
Stand still.
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire?
Jack does.
I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
He's Odin.
Odin. In earnest then.
Jeez. Oh my god. That'd be so scary. Hate the ocean. Oh, it just stays split? That's kind of cool.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation, and thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us.
He's too OP.
Not that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet
Ow.
as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten,
I'm just using I'm just speed up the process, dude. They freaking take forever.
we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off the world. I needed that. Defend yourself.
I'm getting hit by this. Oh shit! If not, I might die. Yep. Fudge, I'm dead.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. Thus is the light of hope severed.
Am I dead? Was that supposed to happen?
You would yield so soon. Never.
Clive!
When I go Ifrit, dude.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
That is true. That is true, cats.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few.
Sub-Zero did have blood, yeah.
Mythos.
Do you want to play that one eventually?
You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
I would also be shaking.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
I think he did.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
I actually don't know about that.
And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
He's not much in a position to be talking.
Yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer.
Yeah, he is Norse mythology.
Mayhap not by the path my master intended,
but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
How cute.
Don't look back.
Live pested. I love cats.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it. Jill.
This is the scene?
And they will have seen the ice.
Oh.
Lead. We need only wait till dawn.
Torgos, hey. But that was just like this.
Time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
I wonder what, maybe because their clothes are wet?
Maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to show everything. It would be kind of funny.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved.
It's kind of random.
It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
Maybe. We'll see.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You.
You.
You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself.
Oh my god.
I think I might be beyond.
I think I'm covering his Clive's face.
No one is beyond saving.
Shut up.
Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
And what's that?
Jill. Are you sure?
Oh.
this is what you want, then.
It's like, yoink!
Sorry, Clive. It is.
Don't mind if I do. It seems very uncomfortable to sit on.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
It's not that bad. Probably much worse things on there.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love,
He's gonna kiss her.
bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
Oh, I guess not. Maybe.
Promise you, Jill,
Sub not.
we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
Mwah. So this is just like a very casual thing for them. Ah.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
That's kind of goofy. Like they already like all this and like all buddy buddy and like all
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
There we go. Finally, man. Darn. Right, cats? Torgal's there, so. Oh, that was a long scene. Cute. I guess I actually thought she was gonna, you know, die, and that's how you get her ability. I guess not. Well, that happened. I don't like how it doesn't show the same sword you're using in the cutscenes. But I guess that'd be too much. Must be so hot over there.
Barnabas. Do we pursue him?
A wild Arden appears.
Our paths will cross again soon enough, whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea.
What if it's just like very hot? It's very hot where I live outside at night, so maybe it's kind of the same thing for them.
We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Spaces and spaces out, bent. Yo, Joe, you missed hella right now. How you doing, man? Nah, I could have been that uncomfortable, I think. The promise. Promises, promises. I really miss my Joe.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair.
Ooh, very nice, Joe.
Knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the narrow. Oh my god, Joe. Through the power of ice.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
I guess I'll equip it over. Shoot. Earth and Fury is not the best, so. Oh, I see where I done goofed, actually. Darn. Diamond dust, that's kind of cool. Ice Age? I just want to try these out. Mesmerize. Gotta look at the trophies. Oh, I guess I'll look at them in a bit, actually. Three quests. What, Joe? No way, really? You're good, bro. I had trouble with Demon Hatred.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
Life is strange.
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. with the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Yeah, the Royal Edition and the original. Nice. I have the Royal.
I won't let that happen.
And maybe the original?
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
Just gotta use the good old umbrella. You see, I probably didn't do that. But no, I had to have trouble with that boss.
You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Sunbreak. Rosaria. Oh my god, there's a lot of quests.
Seen enough?
What the hell? I might as well visit the infirmary real quick.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Yeah, I don't think it's that shaky.
Better than I was.
But I don't necessarily
Not
catch
nearly as
shaky
well as
voices.
you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The
Dang.
king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
All right, catch you later, cats. Have a good one. Get a good sleeping. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hold up, real quick, guys.
What is this place?
So you need the last boss then, right, Joe?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
Need to get more water.
Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Dude. Hopefully I can do my side content after this. I'll probably do side content and then hit the hay. Hopefully. It is already 2:41 though.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
His ability's gone. I don't know if he's even realized that.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
That's good. Alright. I'll be back real quick, guys. One con of having a mustache, you can always see it. A little annoying. You can't always see it, but when you see it, like, you keep seeing it. I think I'm good. Take my music paused.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Bum, 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 bum.
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits.
Hmm.
Mid, I need
Messed
over in
up.
the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please, your grace. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yote, is anything
Yote.
the matter?
I was wondering how to say it in my
You
head.
seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Horse? What?
For Joshua. Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here.
See
and
Hepa.
prepare the other ingredients.
Phoenix, heal thyself. Alright.
How was she? At the Enterprise? Ah, Sid. Just
Mo.
the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a Mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life.
Alright.
This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional
Why do you say that's so
thermal
weird?
amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Of course, my dude.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right.
You got something there.
Thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like
Do you miss Stevie, Joe?
And what's more, they're
I miss Stevie.
Transferring heat.
When's Stevie getting back? Do you know? Actually, Thursday?
Outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the
Oh my god, this sounds like it's gonna be like a long quest.
Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Even weirder science. It's probably gonna give me something good though.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
No. Oh, what can I make with you? Oh! Wait, what?
What do you want?
Oh yeah, ice brand, nice. How much stronger is it than my last weapon? Holy, that's pretty good.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
The stew's awfully thin.
Thank you for helping me, helping guide me mentor. Oh, me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contra incredibly, these physicers are now without our limits. Da, 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 da. Thanks, no problem. Our captains. Speak with the captain. Alright, you got it.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
I won't prioritize, but I'll do it. There's but one crystal that left needs cracking. And but one man who can do it. See that you don't miss. I think that's what that said. They can carry on with these side quests.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Where are you?
Can I
Where
help
are
Sid?
you?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself.
alone. Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment and about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
How do you...
Oh my god, there's so many of them. What? Let's go pick this one up too.
The High Guard of the Dominion's all but done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line?
I don't trust this Duke.
Wait a minute. What was the ability they wanted me to use? Oh, that's Cold Snap. Ah, okay, I see. Frostbite, Permafrost, or Diamond Dust. I guess I just need Diamond Dust.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to his eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
Sure, buddy.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
All right. Okay.
Met this Duke before. At the Remembrance Ceremony.
I don't remember
Let's
that.
hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the town.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what greed Rhaegar wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
Okay.
A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Is that faster? That's pretty fast.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
The Dominion's all but done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barrack?
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
So-called Duke is asking.
Where's the last one at?
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me
Ugh.
You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Son of a bitch, bro. Really? He was like, oh, like, just keep going over here, Prezex. Prezex, talk to these people. There must have been a better way to do this. But I'm gonna do it. I guess that's the beauty of a side quest. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Yeah, it's cool to get inside of what people think, I guess, in the city, but also pain in the ass.
And you're just gonna fall into line.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
It's not only control of the garrison you want.
I'll say, I don't mind walking around the city just because they're beautiful.
We already have a leader in the Dame. One at a time now.
Sprint would have helped a lot, though.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Okay.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Really just making me talk to the whole town.
Well, what do you think?
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased.
Okay.
If nothing else.
This should be the last of it. And I do see the world building, it's just... bleh.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
I like how they do that.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much.
Bro, that sucks.
Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more.
It's all
than
the
to
same
see it
quest
rise
too.
from the ashes.
It's like also all I've been doing right now.
Thank you for trying.
Uh-huh.
The battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us.
All of us, you?
With you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Okay, at least I got 3,200 XP and 2k gil. That's kind of good for just talking to a bunch of damn people. I do have another quest here to do though. Yeah, this is like the most quests I've had in one like sitting actually, like offered to me. Kind of crazy. But get back to killing. Anything else on the map? No.
To deal with these ones first.
Farewell. It's over. Bravo!
Don't know if I like that actually. I mean, I feel like it looks, but
Stay down.
Now to find this spherical echo. This is it.
that's pretty good for now, I guess.
Just two more to find.
Both of these locations. Go here first. I'm gonna take my melatonin right now.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
Jesus.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Are they selling more stuff here?
Anything catch your eye? Take care out there, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to
Nearly done.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Okay. Oh my god. It's like, what should I want to do first? I guess these bottom ones first. Why not? Just because there's two of them. Apple bottom boots with the fur. This way, this way. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. What are you playing right now, bro? What are you doing, man? Have you continued your Final Fantasy hunt? What are you gonna do at the Sekiro? I mean, I know you're playing Sekiro, but any other games on the back burner? Hmm.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did
You fell
Doris
off
come
in
to know a
FF?
slaver, I
Damn,
wonder?
man. I'll catch up to you, bro. No, I probably won't. I really want to get the collection, though. Hopefully I'll get it soon.
We've waited long enough. She's not coming.
I really just didn't want to get
Ready the
visually.
bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company.
Oh my god.
Kill him.
For Pikmin 4? What would be your next one again?
You're welcome to try.
Oh, are you kidding me?
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Oh yeah, that helps for sure, man.
Ah, Doris. I take
When you
it
do
you're
stuff
not
like that,
here
I
to
feel like,
rescue
you know, you're
me
just playing
from
with the
our
strategy
brooding
guide, essentially.
renegade. You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
Dang.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause.
Cut her head off.
To liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Is it?
What do you want to do with her?
Yeah.
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Tomorrow's leg day. Gotta wake up at a decent time.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, I guess that's really what we're gonna do. Never mind.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sandbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Done with that quest. All right. The Sid is less gay, oh yeah. Ja. Ooh, I can pick up my ability points actually, so that's good.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot. How may I help you today, Clive?
Natalie reports an unexpected surplus and down those stores.
You earned this.
Thanks. A
Best of
lot
luck
of
out there,
points,
Sid.
Victor. Appreciate it, man. Badass. Game good. Game very good. I've been enjoying it. I will say the enemies do feel very spongy, but other than that, good. Butterscotch? Hate that it moved my ass, though. I don't know what the faster route is. Don't matter. Butterscotch! I am kind of upset that I haven't made as much progress as I would have liked by this point. Kind of want to beat this game. Not fast, because I want to beat it fast, but just so I can play other games too this summer. And get back to Zelda and finish that up completely.
Damn it. The whole village has turned. I can walk from here.
Am I killing these guys? I remember this village though, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Am I in battle right now? Oh no. Oh, I see what I've done. Oh no. Oh, okay, I see what I've done. Yeah, I get it now. Got rid of that ability. Guy's making so much noise. God. Should not have used that right now. Actually, it doesn't matter. He has no stagger. No, he does have stagger. My bad. Oh, too far. Please let me grab it. Thank you. Oh my god.
2 down.
Alright.
1 to go.
And then a quest to the north. Yeesh. Wait, what? Oh, dumbass. Of course you can't go in that little water, dude. One thing game does. I'll let you really explore too well.
Now to find our stone fort.
I really sprayed that when I said that.
Blood red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Did not mean to use that actually. Please. Bro, how is he not dead? Okay, I was gonna say. No way.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote.
For the Phoenix. We got this one up here.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to.
Mr. Wade?
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea.
Ooh.
These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in.
Oh, here we go, man.
They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Goofy ass pose, man.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt
That's the
I'd
spirit.
have a home
The
of my own.
frying pan.
And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
Good job.
We all will.
Ah.
Free men and women fighting together.
He was the only genuine one there, not the others. Especially not his ass. Are we not gonna help?
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Oh.
Thanks to you.
Me?
Yeah,
I
East
just
Pool.
love the sound of me
I didn't know that.
voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
You ready?
We divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will
You know
aim
too
to
well,
have the
Joe.
storm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall
Please
upon
hurry.
them,
I want to fight.
and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance away,
Hold up.
but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall. That East Pool
It
might
is true.
live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
I guess each area got their own little major like quest line. That's what it feels like at least.
The calm before the storm.
I'm ready.
And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
It's over.
Was that not a triple kill? I don't think so, actually. trying to think of what do I want to do out here. Stay down.
It's over.
Oh yeah, dude, the pause button's so good. Don't see what the other ones. Well, they kind of. Elden Ring kind of has a pause button, kind of.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
It's over.
What is it?
God damn it.
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride
Oh.
and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind
It's
us.
a weird pause button. You pretty much have to go into like the photo taker thing, and that's your pause mode.
No.
I never
Let them
paused
finish
in
the
Elden
job.
Ring.
You stay here too, so wait. Your men need you. I'll go after the curl.
I wonder why Sekiro had a pause button now that
Only
you
when
mention it.
East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Yeah. Technically there is one, but it's a pain in the ass to get to, so. I've never done it, just because I didn't care to, I guess. Oh, what's so far, bro? What?
Next one's mine. I might.
Ready, go?
Yeah.
Real quick. Visit all areas, obtain all available items. Ah. Wait. Never mind. There are some things that are lacking in Sekiro, yeah. There is some sort of customization, but I don't know. I think they added more stuff after I played it, so I could be wrong. The tools are cool, I suppose, right? Yeah. From what I can remember.
There it is. With me, Toggle.
Beat the shit out of that cat. Yeah. I'd love to replay that game. Just it could be a pain in the ass. Like I hate that gorilla fight, dude. Like every time I think about that game, it's that fight.
Back to Eastpool.
Joe. Oral. That's your favorite fight? Nah, I can't. I don't know what my favorite fight would be, actually.
The curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the founder for that.
No, just because it's such a pain in the ass to kill him.
We were able to eradicate the rest of the horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our
Maybe it
home.
wasn't that good at deflecting.
Anyone or anything
His first phase
tries
was
to
for
take
sure
it
harder,
away,
I think, though.
They'll have us to answer
From what I
to.
can remember.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
What do you think about that one guy on the bridge? Not the iron dude, but like crossing into that one little area. Don't remember the boss's name. He was a pain in the ass too. That's a hard game, man.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do
Thanks,
what I can
Wade.
to help
You're such a
rebuild
nice
the
guy,
village.
man.
After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
All right.
Lord Rossfield.
Yeah, that's the one that I think about too. But there's like other ones like
First mission together.
crossing into that one like area post game. I forgot what it's called, bro. It's like that.
How could I forget?
It's not. I don't know if it's even like a spirit realm or what it is, but he's like a real big samurai looking dude, from what I can remember.
You, facing off against that giant marble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
That's a huge claim. I'm gonna go claim my cash money. Then I might go to sleep.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home
Maybe?
to free
I can't
bearers.
remember, dude.
Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was
Those
your
headless
idea.
dudes are weird.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know...
Yeah.
Bearers living free
Show.
like that. Reminds me of when I first
Superman.
met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Yeah.
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and
I've actually never seen that movie, but I know about that meme. If you can call it a meme.
You know what he
Ooh.
did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day. That whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering.
Mm-hmm.
Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Level up? That's a lot of XP. Yo, Hoop! Dude, I was about to end, bro. Thank you so much for that raid, though. Appreciate it. Level 42. How was the stream, man? How's that Minecraft treating ya? Martha's signboard. Thank you, Martha. Yeah, literally, like, after this quest, I am done. Thanks so much, homie. I appreciate it. It is late, my dude. That's sexy to hear. Does that work? There we go. I don't do shoutouts, so gotta go memes. You get that memes, man. Thank you so much. Now I gotta keep playing. No, I can't. It's already 4 in the morning. Like, I want to wake up at a decent time and go work out. We'll see about that. Oh, man. There's a lot of quests out here. Guess, holy hell. We're actually Dalmekian, huh? Yeah. Carry on tomorrow. Wait, is Sid an old man in this game? No, he's kind of hot. You can look him up. He's a pretty young man.
What's happened?
Alright, this is where I'll carry on tomorrow with more side quests, because there was like chingos, man. Yeah, I mean, he was old in 15. Has to be the hottest Sid. He's not old in 7, though. Kind of. But, Hoop, thanks so much for that raid, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great night. Hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? Later, guys. Have a good one. Keep tight. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. What is this? I just opened. Trying to look for this to put on my video game playlist, but I cannot find it. Bye, y'all. Sleep tight. Mwah.